Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returned. It's an opening touchback. Set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Motion man is Rice. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Hey, you block over here. Hey, 88. Hey, Mike.
A throw on the first play from Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
It's really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
3rd and long for Rodgers. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down.
Inside.
Now the first back taken in the 2022 draft, Breece Hall. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 88 On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
2nd down, Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
Over.
They'll run. It's Hall. A short game. Down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Rodgers. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jets.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. They face second down and 7.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
No. Inside.
Here's Hall from the pistol. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Chiefs on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Go to 50. No. 26.
Rodgers now. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
26. Yeah, this. Back north. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
On third down, Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. 12 yards on that hookup, and the Jets have a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Back north.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Hey, 88.
Throwing Rodgers. And he's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Following the touchdown, the Jets have Rodgers ready to go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's Patrick. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Open man right side is Kelce. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelce. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down. A give here to Pacheco. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And Butker on for the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit Just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
The #1 rule of attempting a red zone pass, Mike, is if you're going to miss, you've got to miss where nobody can get it. And that includes the defense. At least if it goes incomplete, you have a field goal in your back pocket, you come away with points. But instead, you put it close to a defender, he comes up with a huge pick to keep points off the board.
Hey, take 26! Hey, black!
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Williams in motion. One more time, they give it to Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and this.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Talk things over before third down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked up by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 3rd down, 3 to go. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. To the right side, hauled in by Kelce.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Right back to the air from Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. Play action here. Mahomes. That's complete to Rice.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for one count longer. It most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will remain a 3-score game. All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Inside.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Rodgers here on second down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yeah, this.
To throw is Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Get 300.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
On the 50.
43-yard line.
26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air this one out. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Zuerlein's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelce. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the 2nd half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Ashtyn Davis. Past the 40. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
A run here with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Ashtyn Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And no good. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. A return coming from the 14. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Patrick to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now with Rodgers. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Zuerlein's kick, up and good. And the Jets stretch things out even further. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. They'll run right side with Pacheco. Man, still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Yellow.
And a first down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down, and they are going to set up from the 7-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can...
And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Now Butker to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that missed extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Off the play fake. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Hey, take 26.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 41-yard line.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Oh, yeah. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow. What's that?
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Thomas Morstead in punt formation for the Jets.
That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At the 44-yard line.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two. Right side.
One last shot now for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the